Welcome back. Days after the Supreme Court allowed states to create sub-classifications within the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe categories for the purpose of according wider protections, the Reservation Bachao Sangharsh Samiti is on the streets to challenge the top court's decision. The Bharat Bandh call comes on the backdrop of the recent Supreme Court verdict on the subcategorization of quota for scheduled caste, scheduled tribe groups, and the controversy over lateral entry into civil services as well. The organization, which has gained support from SC/ST groups in Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, and Kerala, had called for a Bharat Bandh today. In fact, schools across several places in Rajasthan have been shut, while exams in Kota universities stand postponed. The capital city of Bihar, Patna, witnessed roadblocks near Mahendru Ghat Government Welfare Hospital with members of the Great Bhim Army jamming roads. But largely, it's been pockets of protests and bandhs in some states rather than an all-India Bharat Bandh impact. JMM, Congress, Left have extended their support, among other opposition parties. But it's not just the opposition parties. Even BJP's own ally, Chirag Paswan's LJP, has supported the Bandh. Chirag Paswan has said, "My party supports Bharat Bandh call. It is my duty to be the voice of the oppressed, committed to the upliftment of marginalized communities, and NDA is committed to upliftment of the oppressed. We assure that there will be no changes to reservation." On August 1st, a 7-judge bench of the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, ruled by a 6-1 majority that further subclassification of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes by states can be permitted to ensure quota for more backward castes within these groups. It has opposed the Supreme Court's verdict, claiming that it undermines the court's earlier ruling in the landmark Indira Sawhney case, which established the framework for reservations. All right. Let's just very quickly get in our panelists at this point. I'm being joined by Pradeep Mahaur, who's a political analyst, Dr. Ajay Kumar Pandey, who's a National General Secretary and spokesperson for LJP, as well as Dr. Nikul Patel, who's a political analyst. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining us. To you, Mr. Pradeep Mahaur, has the NDA government started feeling the heat? One after the other, is the NDA government really getting a taste of its own allies? Is it very different already from how the BJP government was working to how the NDA government is working?
No, first we need to understand that as far as this case is concerned, this bandh is not against the government. This is against the Supreme Court verdict. And this verdict was not given today. It was given on April 1st week. And on 12th of April, the central government requested the Supreme Court for reconsideration. Right, Supreme Court for reconsideration. Venugopalji, who was then Attorney General, he submitted the plea, and this verdict right now that has been published today, I mean, it is the reconsideration application that was heard from Government of India. So ultimately, this shows that government itself is not agreeing to the Supreme Court verdict. As far as the ruling party is concerned, ruling party themselves cannot go on the streets and say, we are supporting the ban. But individual strength, people can definitely go. So there is no problem as such. Somebody at the individual strength.
So are you saying that BJP is supporting the Bandh? Not officially, but BJP is also pro-Bandh. Are you saying that?
No. Ruling party cannot say that they are
not officially, but do you agree with the demand for the Bandh? The demands that are being put out, is BJP agreeing to them?
Look, as far as the BJP is concerned, the central government has already presented a plea to the Supreme Court against the verdict. And even after the second verdict also, the reconsideration application has already been submitted by the current Attorney General. So government is not supporting this. Government is not at all supporting. Achha, understand one thing. I want to ask one question. Congress spokesperson is not there. I would have asked the question.
Okay. Before your question, sir, allow me to ask my question. Before your question, allow me to ask. I will come to you. You can ask him, but sir, allow me to ask one question.
One sentence. They are symbolically supporting. But did they file any plea against this verdict to the Supreme Court of India? I mean, this question should be asked to them. I mean,
Okay, Dr. Nikul Patel. So, is this one of those very few